Hopefully tomorrow we can finish, but we'll see how far we get. Now I've got probably another 2 hours worth of daylight and it's so beautiful outside. So I have decided to go into the garden and do some composting. Now I'll see you with this video tomorrow. But good day. Oh, welcome to our Croatian homestead. Welcome to the farm. We are finishing here, the day here, but I'll be continuing with the compost. Because it's such a nice day, I want to put some compost down into the garden, so let's do that. Every time I open the gate, the chickens run straight out. It's like they're waiting on the gate. I don't know what's so interesting on this side here, but I don't know. Anyway, sometimes I gotta open the gate and keep it open for a little bit and let them out. I mean, it is what it is, eh? Now this looks great. I wish I had the compost before I planted the onion. It took me a little bit longer just because I had to work around all the onions. I didn't want to cover them with compost. But this is good as well. Now I'm thinking because the bed is so black now, it's gonna attract the sun and the heat. The bed will heat up much quicker. So that will probably help with the growth of the bed. The garlic has surprised me once again. I thought we are not gonna have any garlic, but hey, everything came up. It did it to me last year. I was worried. It's doing it now. I've got to remember that this garlic comes out late, so this is all I have to do. Just give it a time. Now I'm not gonna put compost on it. It's still too small and I don't want to be fiddling around it. I'll wait for it to grow maybe twice the size what it is now, and then I'll do it. Now this bed I won't do as well, because I'm thinking, or half of it, I'm thinking I need to get some cherry tomatoes from there, self-seeded, and then the next one over there is the tomatoes, the plum tomatoes for sauce. So I'll leave those, hopefully they will come up, because if I cover it with thick compost, the seeds will never come out. Now with the carrots here, I haven't decided what to do yet, still thinking about it. Now it's been a nice day. I mean, slowly working, sun is back, it's beautiful to be outside. I have actually prepared myself a bag here, so every bit of rubbish or plastic that I find, there's a plastic glass. It goes in there, and then once I fill up the bag, I can dump it into the bin and then reuse it. So the plastic bag will be a permanent thing here for now. I'll stop work for today. I think it's enough. Spend a little bit of time with the kids and wife, and then I can continue work tomorrow or whenever. I'll keep you up to date when I continue with work. I'll see you then. Good morning, welcome to our Croatian homestead, welcome to the farm. Beautiful Saturday morning. My goal is to actually get this bit of the garden finished, ready, pull out all the weeds. This is Adrian's bit and the bit that Andrej doesn't want anymore. Compost around the strawberries, and then I want to plant snow peas. Now the small bit that Andrej doesn't want is just enough, big enough for us to plant snow peas. We don't need that many. So it's gonna be an experimental garden, or for smaller things like this. That's the job for this morning, I guess. The geese have been following me everywhere like usual. Now the one female has started laying on the nest, and I've been building a box around it because she's laying on outside. I've got to put a box around her, and so she doesn't get eaten. She's popped off the nest now, so I'm hoping she will go back. I really need her to be on that nest, and so I can start putting some eggs under her. I've got so many eggs, I don't know what to do with them anymore, so I need her to be on that nest. My incubators are full. I'm gonna start here with these strawberries, clean them out a little bit, put some compost down, and call it a day. I haven't managed to make any more wood chips. There was just not a good time to get out. Hopefully that will happen soon as well. I've got these strawberries and they're really, there's a lot of them in one spot. I'll have to thin them out a bit. Just way too many in one spot. Probably get some good ones and pop them into little pots, and then hopefully we'll have some extra strawberries if we need them somewhere. I'm really happy to be in the garden again. It's been a minute. I'll have so many of these strawberries. I'll just have to, I guess, throw some out. It's just way too many. Now someone is near me, near Varaždin in here. I'm gladly gonna give some away. This is all done. I'm gonna put compost on it, and I think it's gonna look amazing. Now these were planted last year and we've picked some of them. It wasn't enough for us, so I've planted another row up the top late last year. So hopefully this year we'll see what happens, how many strawberries we have. And then if there's not enough, we'll just keep adding one bed at a time. Now strawberries are resilient. It's really hard to kill them, and they spread out like crazy. Now there's a lot of new plants that I can make. I will make some. In Australia, when we had strawberries, I was actually taking my lawnmower, lifting it up that high off the ground or the highest setting, and just running over them with it, just cleaning them up like that. These are still, young. Give it a year or so, or maybe two, and then I'll probably be doing the same with these. But yeah, really glad that I'm back in the garden. So nice. It's still a bit wet, but it's manageable. Let's get some more. Now this is a really good heads up with this compost. It's really nice not to be thinking about it and just go and get some. Of course, like I said, there's a lot of plastic in it. I try to remove as much as possible before I put it on the beds, but the amount of compost I need to do this garden, I would never be able to do myself. So compromise. Let's get some more. So I'm just thinking, small tractor, small trailer, small garden. We're starting everything nice and small. Small homestead. Let's see how big it gets. And I'm just thinking, starting from scratch like this is probably the best thing for you. You build everything the way you think it should be done. You make your own mistakes, you learn. But black canvas, you make it your own. I reckon that's the best thing ever. And then you go big or small as you progress, I guess. As you progress, you grow, and then I guess when you don't need any more, no more growth, and then when you don't require to grow anymore, when you're happy, I mean your life is fulfilled then, I guess. There's nothing more than enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now I'm thinking this year is the first year where I can relax and not think about rushing. I was just thinking, once I finish this and put the snow peas in, maybe I should put some spinach in. And then I said, oh, I can just put some spinach here or there or whatever. So, which is a really, really nice feeling. Last year and year before, if I wanted to plant something, I'd have to think, oh, I have to make a garden bed for it. Where do I make it? Rush it. This time, I can only work on improving the garden, expanding it slowly. It's a really, really good feeling. I've got enough at the moment garden space where I can plant everything for the next couple of months. And couple of months will give me more than enough time to expand the garden for the summer. So yeah, this year is improving year, like putting compost down, making more wood chips, maybe get some irrigation in. It's a great feeling. I've been working and, did a little bit. Really, really happy what I done. But I've got a few things that I need to sort out now. I would never leave the garden, but hey, it is what it is, I have to. But the good thing is I can come back this afternoon, so that's good. Now this is the worst part of the garden. As Andrej said, he didn't want the garden anymore. We've put sweet corn here, and then we planted the watermelons underneath. And whole year we never touched it. Basically whole last year we didn't touch it. So it's not actually as bad, but now I'm gonna give it some love and it should be good. And once this bit is finished, the rest will go with ease. Good morning. I am back in the garden after a couple of days, to be honest. Just had more important things to do. Now finished these beds, and all I have left to do is the two Adrian's beds. But ideally I want to get this one done as well today. Because I want to plant peas in here. Snow peas will be planted in one of these, but like I said, I didn't have to rush or don't have to rush. I'm still good with timing. So yeah, slowly I'll make my way working on this, and we'll see how far we get, I guess. And the strawberries that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they've been sitting there for a couple of days now. Not sure that they're still gonna be good, but I'll still try to replant them. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll survive it. Oh, this is really nice. I need to get more compost. I ran out. But the great thing is I've got plenty of compost, so I don't have to worry about it. Now I'm putting 5 to 10 centimeters worth of compost on the beds. I'm trying to put 10. Nature doesn't want to be uncovered. As soon as it's uncovered, it grows weeds, so this is how we stop it from growing weeds. Obviously, as this compost rots, it goes nicely down into the soil and fertilizes everything. We get the organic matter up. Win-win for everybody. And I'm hoping when I use up all this bought compost that I'll at that point produce enough of my own so I can top it all up. But we'll see how we go. Now why I'm doing my son's gardens, and you can say, oh, I'm not gonna plant anything in them. I want to encourage him and just to give him a little heads up, tailwinds, to give him some new encouragement, excitement for the gardening. You know, when he's not in school and not with his friends, when he's got a little bit of time, I want him to come here and go, oh, look, my garden looks exactly like that. It's so nice and beautiful. I don't want him to spend the day when he comes and wants to do some gardening, weeding, because that will most probably discourage him from doing any more gardening work. So this is why I'm kind of helping him out. I mean, I've got plenty of time to do the rest of the garden, so I want his to look nice for him when he comes in, so he looks at it and goes, wow, this is great. That's the reason. Adrian will most probably plant peas here. He loves peas, so you know, it's pea planting times. So it's good to have some beds ready for him as well. And I'm just gonna stop recording here. It looks like it's gonna start raining soon as well, so I'll wanna hurry up and get this finished. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoy this video as well, and I hope to see you in the next one. I mean, the garden season has started, which is great. Now we can spend some time here and enjoy the nature, I guess.